Hi everyone, this is David Jones coming at you one more time, and in this video I want to discuss a topic which I am not sure that many people pay attention to. What we're going to be looking at in this video is the process of accepting new Facebook friends, and we're going to be looking at the profiles of the people we are accepting to learn whether these profiles are fake or are they indeed real. So we're going to start the video out by me going over a real profile. I can think of none other to use for this example than my own. And then we're going to look at a profile of someone who sent me a friend request. Now, while I have my reservations about the profile that I'll be looking over that approached me with the friend request, I am not going to say outright it's a fake one, but when you look at what I am going to show you, you will have your own thoughts as to what you think, and I'll allow you to put those in the comments under the video when I post this in my group. So let's dig in, shall we? How do we know for sure that these friend requests we're accepting, that the accounts are real or fake? Let's dig in. Now we're going to look at my profile. The first thing that you'll notice as you look at my profile, I have a picture here on my profile because what I'm doing is I am branding myself. Alright, so my name is David Jones. You have my name here. You have Facebook has acknowledged my name down here. You have a picture of me here. You have a similar picture here in the profile picture. And if I go to the About page here, you'll notice that it says here I'm a digital entrepreneur at David Jones Marketing. It tells you where I went to school. It tells you where I live. It tells you who I'm married to. It has my date of birth. It has my website. And it has my social media links. Now, I'm not saying that all of this information you have to display on your profile, but I do it on my profile because, for one, I have nothing to hide. The more transparent I can be, the quicker people will get to know, perhaps like, and even trust me. So that's my reason for doing it. I want to share as much information about myself as I can so that those persons viewing and looking at my offer, you can see my offer up here, will feel comfortable in working with me because they feel satisfied that they're dealing with a real person and not someone who's out to trick them. So you have your intro coming down here on the left where it has the bio. You'll notice that it gives you the same information you saw in the About page, my address, who I'm married to. I'm followed right now by 666 people. I got to increase that quickly. 666 is not a number I'm fond of. And then you have the other links here. And as we scroll down, you'll see that I post regularly on my Facebook timeline. There are photos here, right? There are photos first of my friends. There are photos of myself here. And you have the life events, and you have the different things that I post on my timeline. As I scroll down, you'll see these things here. So this is a fairly active profile, and that sums it up for what I like to consider a real profile. If you look at my friends, if I click on friends, there you'll get to see the friends that I have, right? You get to see all of the friends. And if I click on followers, you'll get to see who is actually following me, right? You see the people who are following me. And there was one other thing I wanted to check here. I am not seeing it here, following. Right here, you'll get to see the people that I am following. So I'm not following a very lot of people, but certainly these are the people I'm following, right? So that's basically it for my profile. So let's look at a profile now of someone who has sent me a friend request, and let's see if this will be a safe person to accept their friend request. Let's take a look. Now here I'm getting a friend request from someone called Rose Marcel. We have a picture of her here. At least we have a picture of her headgear and her eyes. In the profile picture, we see a pattern of what it looks like a hairdo. So this is the top of someone's head. We have two photos up here, two different people, as you can see. And this person has 42 friends. Now, prior to my doing this video, they had 19 friends. And so in the space of not even an hour, they've added another 23 friends. All right? So let me scroll down here. You have, they updated their profile picture 5 hours ago. On September 23rd, they updated their profile picture. That's a different person. Updated profile picture September 14th. Happy birthday, mom. This could be her mom. I don't know. Then we have here, updated her profile picture also September 14th. And we have here, born February 14th, 2000. So that would make that person 20 years old this year. So let's look then at her about page and see what that says. On her about page, it just gives her birthday. It doesn't tell us where she works, education, school she's been to. It doesn't tell us. I'm going to click on places lived to see if we can see anything there. It doesn't look like there's nothing there. Nothing there. Family and relationships, nothing there. Details about Rose, nothing there. So there's basically not much to go on. When we look at her friends, there's one person that she is friends with that's also friends with me. That's this guy here, Joshua Jones. Now the thing is that what you could do in a case like this is you could send a message to Joshua Jones to ask him a little bit about the person who now wants to friend you and see what his experience has been like, so you'll know if it's a safe bet. But let's look at some of her other friends. Now we have someone here, Matthew, he's from Lagos State, that's Nigeria. We have someone over here, not sure what that name is. We have someone, Hilario, that he could be Filipino just by the name alone. We have someone here, Ala Johar, he is out of Egypt. And then we have someone here out of Jordan. We have someone else over here, also looking like some sort of Middle East when you look at the handwriting. So I could go on to look at more of her friends, but these are her photos here. And let's look now. Let me see if you can see anything else here. Wait a minute, I'm seeing something here. So when we look at the recently added, we'll notice the trend in the recently added friends. They're all coming, a lot of them are coming out of the Middle East, and you can see that by the handwriting here. Okay? I'm going to see if I can see more, but a lot of them are out of the Middle East. In fact, more of them are out of the Middle East than anywhere else. So it makes me stand to wonder if the person may not necessarily be someone of the Middle East. And if so, why am I seeing photos of this lady? If I look at who she is following, again, I'll notice that she's following a lot of people out of the Middle East. When you look at all of them, out of the Middle East, out of the Middle East. Here is someone else that has sent me a friend request, Edberto Perez, I think he's out of the Philippines. And she's following me. So it makes you stand to wonder, when you look at all of this, how come why are they following me? When I look at all the other people they're following me, there are one or two others who are not obviously of the Middle East, but for the most part there are, and it makes me really wonder, who exactly is this person? Now, the thing about it is that when I have too many question marks or too many red flags, I do not accept the person. If you want, I can go on to another profile that we... Let me see if I can pull up someone else here. This is another classic example here. Sometimes people will send you a friend request. You have a name, you don't have a banner background, you don't have the profile picture, but I'm supposed to believe that this person is from Manila, Philippines, and there's nothing really to see on this profile, so I'm not even going to accept this person. So that's a total no-no. Let me see if I can find someone else. Someone that will be okay. Let's look at Beverly Williams. Now Beverly has sent me a friend request, and she doesn't have her banner properly positioned, so we're not seeing all that we need to see, but we can see what it looks like just by clicking the banner, and it will take us to what her photo looks like. So you see what her banner photo looks like. It looks really nice, but the letters should come down a little more so that we can see it when it's posted, so it doesn't look like this. So we have her timeline. We can see a link, a featured photo of her here. If we go to about, we see that it has her link, her birthday, what she's been doing, where she lives. As we go back to her timeline, we come down and we see some more specs about her here. She's followed by 148 people. She's single. She lives in Atlanta, Georgia. So basically, as we scroll down a little, we see so many different photos of her and photos of her friends. And one thing I want you to note, this is a black lady out of the U.S. And we look at the friends that she has. I'm not saying that because you're a black person, you have to have black friends. But what I'm saying is that you would expect that you will see a lot of persons of your specific race, as well as a good mix on your profile, right, as your friend list. But here it is that in the other friend list that we were looking at of the other lady, Rose Marcel, we were seeing a lot of people out of the Middle East, that Arabic kind of writing. So that's what I wanted to share with you. This video will go on too long for me to look at other points, but you need to be careful when you are friending people on Facebook. Go through the profile, do a thorough search, even contact others who they may be mutual friends with of yours to learn more about them and whether you're taking a risk. This could be a hacker, this could be someone who is being malicious, who just wants to get in on your friends list to see what they can dig up and so forth. So you have to be careful. One thing I noticed is a lot of people who friend me for one reason or another, they'll friend me and then they'll ask me, so where are you from? And I mean, here in my profile, you can see I live in Rendezvous, Christchurch, Barbados. I'm originally from Warners, Christchurch, Barbados. So the fact that people ask me that, I'm like, are they even checking my profile out? So that is something, folks, that you need to do and pay attention to. And that's basically it. That's all I wanted to share with you in this video. The importance of checking the profiles thoroughly of the people who are sending you friend requests so that you do not have a lot of bogeys or a lot of fake profiles, inactive profiles, or just people who don't exist that you have friended and so forth. So I hope you got value from this video. Do give the video a like. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and I'll have more videos of this nature coming out in the weeks to come. This has been David Jones. Thank you.